What's going on YouTube? It's Mike here. Today guys, in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Rocketcases Woody case for the iPhone 5. So yes guys, today in this video, I'm going to be reviewing something a little different. Of course, it is a case for the iPhone 5, however, I've actually never had a case like this. Now, this comes from a company called Rocketcases. They are a fairly new company. Not sure how long they've been in business, but they make kind of like those soft shell cases for pretty much any iPhone 4, 4S, and 5, you know, like the back of the Nintendo controllers. But the most unique thing I found on their website was these wooden cases that they sell for all phone models, particularly the iPhone 4, 4S, and 5. And so I sent them an email back when they wanted me to do a review, and I said, I really like this Woody case that you guys sell, and I would be more than happy if you guys could send them out for me to review. So they sent me this one. This is in the light color version. I think it's $34.99 on rocketcases.com. Definitely worth the checkout. But enough of me blabbering. Let's get into this review. So the case actually comes in two parts itself. So I'll go ahead and pull it out of this plastic here. And here you can see how nice it looks. And I'll just go ahead and open this up. So this is the bottom part. And then we have a little paper insert right here. Go ahead and pull that out. And you can see we have the top of the case right here and the bottom. So what these will actually do when they're on the phone is they will hold on. Now, when you're just doing it without the phone, it does not stay together. The way it does is it actually uses the form factor of the phone, and it's a really tight case, and so that's what causes it to stay on really well against drops and stuff like that. And just anything, it won't move around on your device. Plus, it's hard, and it's got a very nice, real wooden grain to it. This is handmade, and overall, I gotta say that it really does feel nice when you rub against it. It does feel like real wood, and I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact that it is real wood. As you can see on the bottom, they have their little Rocketcases logo. I'll also go over the ports. As you can see, it's kind of rigid as it goes in here for the camera lens, microphone, and an LED flash. And then on the top, we have our power button, and it's just, you kind of push down on it. It's all wooden. On the side here, we have our volume buttons, and those are pushable too. And then there's a very small cutout, that's actually for the ring and mute switch. And then on the inside of the case, it's got like this type of felt feel that keeps the phone protected. It does feel really nice. And then on the bottom, this is where it'll go to the bottom of the phone. So you have all the cutouts for your 3.5mm headphone jack. You have your microphone cutout, your lightning port cutout, and your speaker cutout. So without further ado, let's put this case on my phone. So we'll go ahead and take my iPhone here, and we'll start by putting the top piece on. Right as you start putting it in, you feel a very tight feel, so you actually do have to put some pressure down. You want to be careful, though. This is a fragile case, and you will feel a little nudge as you are about to go in and push the volume buttons into place. And once they're in place, you can actually hear them click as well. So when that's all secure, you're going to take your bottom piece next, and you're going to go ahead and slide it onto the bottom. And then you're pretty much set. The case is on the phone. As you can see on the side here, it says Rocketcases. Very nice, engraved into the wood. And overall, I think that the feel is great. I love holding this in my hand. It still keeps your phone very thin and slim. You can see it comes out a little bit here. I don't find it that bad, though. So the power button, you actually have to put a little force on. I did notice that when you're actually pressing it. It's not that bad, but there's a little bit. The other problem I had is the ring and silent switch are nearly impossible to access. You really got to jam your finger down to there, and it actually does hurt a little bit. If you really have big fingers, I recommend taking a pin or something and actually using it. That's how small the cutout is, but I guess since the case is in so much layer, they have to do that. And the volume buttons work very well. They're very responsive. On the front, it's just all open access for the phone. On the back, you can see we have the cutout again for the camera lens, microphone, and LED flash. Nothing wrong with that cutout. And here you can see this is where the separation is. The case actually hold them together. And all the ports open on the bottom. You have your 3.5mm headphone jack, speaker grills, your lightning port, which is hard to see here, but barely fits into it. Take the lightning cable here and actually put it in, and it's actually an extremely perfect fit. You could just see how much space is left on the sides of it, considering that it's a very small cutout, but it does fit. So overall, it's a very nice case. It's very stylish for the phone itself. I really do think it looks nice. And I've never really had a wood case before, so it's kind of hard for me to judge, but I really like the features, how they build in all the ports and the buttons and stuff within the wood versus it just being open, you know, except for the camera lens, which has to be open anyways, and then the ring and mute switch, which I think they just could have made a bigger opening for. I don't know, that was kind of disappointing. One thing you do have to be careful of too is this case is very fragile and delicate. I said before that it's probably going to be good in drops, and I probably don't recommend that either. I'm just thinking now, and they did list on the site, these cases are delicate. I have been told that. It's a nice case, but it is a little bit delicate since it's thin wood, and another thing, this case is also nearly impossible to get off. So I spent a lot of time trying to get it off my phone the first time, and I guess I'll do that too for the second time. So honestly, if you're going to get this case, I would put it on one time and leave it on because it is very hard to get off, I've noticed, and you could potentially damage the case as well, so you want to be very careful with that. And you should just leave it as your main case, the first time you put it on, because like I said, it is very delicate. You don't want to break it, as nice as it looks. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So there you guys go. That is my review of the Woody case for the iPhone 5 by Rocketcases. If you like this video, please leave some comments below on your thoughts. Of course, rate, give this video a thumbs up, and click the subscribe button somewhere below. Alright guys, stay tuned for my next video. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.